Disclaimer. The story contains themes of abuse, violence, bullying, trauma, death, and references and discussions about suicide, as well as having NSFW content sometimes. We are obviously not going to go to that NSFW, but if any of these themes trigger you, please advance with caution. Okay? And if you go read on your own, I better not get in trouble. Okay? Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to Violent Memoir. I'm your host Will, and as always we have...
Food.
We do. Cannibalism. Great. Awesome. Anyway, we have Pikamain, and we also have May because... girl. Woman.
Hi, female here.
Congratulations, you have been awarded the title of woman. Oh dear God. Anyway, right, yes. Last episode of FOP. Yeah, I am normal about Lucas.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him.
You are very normal.
I love him. I love him. I love him. Anyway. Back at the apartment, it's surprisingly silent. Almost eerie. I'm not sure if it's because people are out partying, or studying for their new classes, or just resting up after the first day. As I unlock my room, it opens up into cold darkness. Having no roommate is great for privacy, but it's a little lonely having no one else to come home to. I try to ignore the yearning for home.
Lonely, I am so lonely.
I want to speak. Shut the fuck up. Having no roommate is great for privacy, but it's a little lonely having no one else to come home to. I try to ignore the yearning for home and flick on the lights. It's not too cold yet. The autumn weather only gives the room a cool wisp that makes my fur tingle. Place my laptop bag on the desk and look around at the sparse furniture located across the room. Bedside tables can barely be called drawers. I'm not sure how they expect us to fit all our clothes in a single one. I'd be able to fit a couple shirts and pants along with my underwear at best. Maybe they thought we'd split the closet between the both of us, but even with that, we wouldn't have much space. The floor exists. I don't know. I pry open my luggage bag and get to work putting away what I can, hanging up the few formal clothes I have in the closets and shoving the rest into 2 nightstands. After putting away my shirts in the top drawer of my would-be roommate's nightstand, I try to do the same with my pants, but the bottom drawer won't come out. For a second I wonder if it's locked, before realizing that's stupid, because why would only one nightstand have a lock? After a few more gentle pulls, I begin to lose my patience and put all my weight into dislodging the drawer. For God's sake, just come out! I'm gay. Not that type!
Whoa, you were the one who made the joke this time.
Yes. Because it's a funny. And what do you mean this time?
Funny.
We've only... we haven't been here before.
The
Time
past does not
paradox.
exist. We are only the present.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist.
The future doesn't exist!
We have no future, no.
Oh my god, visual novel reference, no more future, wow.
I don't think I've...
You haven't read that visual novel yet? Haha, I know one visual novel that you don't, haha. You're bad.
Congratulations for being a bigger nerd than Pikamain.
Thank you.
and how is Soap Creek going?
You fuck. You absolute bitch. I I would love to know how Soul Clerk is going, actually, but you know that causes me mental distress.
I know. Which is why you shouldn't read it.
But I want to know.
Oh my.
Well, I have had information from a trusted source that tells me that the people that matter aren't dead. So that's great. I think that trusted source was you, actually.
Very well. I tried to be as vague as possible because I don't
As
want to
long-
spoil anything, but I also know that you won't stop until you have your answers.
I want to open it so bad, but I know. And inside of my mind I know, and so I don't.
Well, it's a psychological horror, and we know how
This
you
is
are
also
with horror.
technically a psychological horror, Pikamain.
Oh my god.
Anyway, right, yes,
Who needs
I'm
enablers when you have poor life decisions?
Shut the fuck up. Who needs enablers when you're your own enabler?
Yeah.
Says the person that has already reset an account on a gacha game like 4 times already because the new cards are cool and they don't have enough money. In-game money, I mean, not actual money. Anyway, right, yes, lines. I'm moments away from giving up and I feel it's starting to budge. But before I can celebrate, I'm being flung away onto my back. Right, yeah. What the fuck, Pikamain? A loud crashing sound thunders throughout the room and a surge of pain runs up my leg. Groaning, I sit up and access the damage, checking over my leg for any injuries to match the spiking ache running up my shin. But there doesn't look to be any real damage. Instead, I find the entire drawer dislodged from the nightstand next to me. It must have smacked my leg on the way out. Ignoring the dull pain, I pick up the drawer and slide back over to the nightstand, but stop when I notice a glimpse of purple. Leaning closer, I can see a thin book hidden below the bottom drawer. Someone must have really wanted to hide whatever this is. I remove the book from its hiding place. The word diary is the first thing that catches my eye. A small twinge of curiosity rises within me, but I push it down. I don't want to invade someone's privacy, but what should I do? Could I just put it back? Well, that seems a bit pointless. Whoever lived here probably forgot about it. It wouldn't be here otherwise. Toss it away? But they might have accidentally left it behind and wanted it back. Best case scenario would be returning it to them, but where would I even start? I don't even know who this belongs to, let alone how old this book is. With a deep sigh, I fall back onto my bed. I need some leads to go on. Running my fingers along the edges of the book, I notice something strange about its condition. Other than a small bit of wear near the spine, there's very little markings or damage on the book at all. This book was either barely used, pretty new, or well taken care of. Turning the book over yields even more answers. In the bottom right corner, underneath the barcode, there is the manufacturing date. January 2019. That's early last year! That means this probably belonged to the last residents. They might still have them on file. Springing up from my lying down position, I head out the door with an excited bounce to my step. An excited bounce. Why did I say it like that? Bounce. Anyway, I walk out of the elevator on the ground floor to the feeling of my earlier vigor dissipating. The light clacking of my claws against the floor makes me nervous, the echo reminding me just how empty the lobby is after dark. I slowly shuffle my way closer to the front desk, catching sight of the receptionist. She's a different one from when I checked in this morning. She's tall and thin, but her features are hard to make out. I think she's a sheep of some kind. When I get closer, though, I can see she's actually a poodle. Her fur is puffed out and meticulously groomed to the point it looks like balls. She's packing up for the day. My mouth dries as I check the time on my phone. It's 6:05 p.m. That's 5 minutes after the reception is supposed to have closed. A sickly feeling wells in my stomach, and that's nearly enough to deter me away. But I didn't just come here to back up before even starting. Something tells me if I don't do this now, I'll never do it. Taking a moment to calm down, I force myself to walk up to the counter. The canine doesn't notice me at first, or if she does, she's choosing to ignore me. Tapping my claws nervously on the desk, I feel extremely unwanted. The disdain she's exuding is suffocating. I think I'm getting a headache. Eventually, she turns to me with a sigh so filled with annoyance that I want to run back up to my room and pretend I never found this book. I guess that answers my question about if she'd been ignoring me or not.
You know, the front desk isn't open after 6, right?
Now that I can see her face more clearly, she's wearing a tired expression. The bags under her eyes make me feel even more guilty. Yeah, I just needed you to check something for me real fast. I promise it won't take very long. At least I hope it doesn't take very long. After a few seconds of contemplation, she finally sits back in front of the computer.
Fine, don't do this again, though. Some of us just want to go home.
After some key taps and clicking around with the mouse, she looks back at me.
So, what is it?
Realizing I've just been standing here like an idiot, I quickly pulled the diary on the desk. Someone left something in my room. I was hoping I could get their name so I could maybe give it back. I'm in room 63 on side A. 603. Oops. Fucking goddammit. I'm in room 603 on side A. I think the person was on side B? It was in the nightstand on that side. The only response she gives me is... The only response she gives is a non-committal half as she returns to typing. After about 20 seconds, her eyes whiten slightly before quickly going back to normal. It happened so fast, I'm not sure it actually happened. I'm tempted to lean over to see what's on the screen, but I exercise a bit of restraint. She's no longer tapping on the keyboard, nor looking at the screen. She seems to be contemplating something. A few seconds of silence fly by before she turns to me with an unsure look on her face.
Sorry, but we're not really allowed to disclose the information of previous residents. I hope you understand.
The only immediate response I can give is a slow nod. While this makes sense, I can't help but feel I'm being lied to. After all, why would she go through the effort of looking for the information if she was just going to deny me at the end? Well, could you send this to them? It's theirs and they might want it back. Slide the book across the desk to the poodle, but she instantly pushes it back towards me.
Sorry, we don't keep records of their future addresses. Maybe you can keep it.
She must have realized how silly that sounds because she dismisses that with a wave of her hand. Her demeanor is more nervous than annoyed now. Just, what did she see?
Or just throw it away. It's an old diary after all. She probably has a new one.
She! Once again, I feel like I'm being stonewalled in a really bizarre way. What she's saying makes sense, and it's probably true, but she's saying it in a way where I feel like they're hiding something from me. It's actually very eerie. I suddenly feel very uncomfortable, like I'm being watched through the security cameras. Sorry to bother you then. Thank you for your help. My mother is barely audible as I hurry to grab the journal and rush to the elevator.
Have a good night, sir.
I don't look back. An itching sensation runs up my back as I push my way into my room. A heavy, uncomfortable feeling crawls up my neck, causing the fur to stand on end. I chuck the diary onto the desk and fall haphazardly onto my bed. It's best to just ignore it for now. The only problem is underneath me is a pile of pants. The uncomfortable lump pressing into my stomach. After I found the diary, I completely forgot to put them away. Turning my head to the right, I can see the dislodged drawer leaning against the far nightstand. I'll deal with that later too. Right now, I just need a moment to mellow out. Just a moment. What was that noise? What was that noise? What? Stop doing that! What the fuck? What is that noise even a reference to? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
I'm standing on a beach. The water looks black under the night sky. That is a sunset, dipshit. The waves crash in front of me as I sit on the rocky ledge. I can feel my eyes burn as if I had stared into the sun for hours. The only companion with me on this deserted beach is the sound of the thunderous roaring in front of me. There's a part of me that wants to join in its uproar, to just scream so loud the heavens will quiver. But I can't bring myself to do anything. I sure hope that got picked up. Did it get picked up?
I heard it.
Good.
But I'm not. Yeah.
Considering that OBS has me louder than what you guys hear. Good. All I can do is stare down at the phone in my hand, watching my reflection on the empty screen. As if waiting for something. But I can't remember what I'm waiting for. It feels like I've been sitting here for hours. Suddenly, my phone lights up and I see a little message pop up. As the alert chimes from my phone, I feel myself lurching upwards. Ow.
Ba-ding!
The relatively quiet alert echoes loudly, ripping apart the peaceful silence as I'm jolted awake. My eyes burn and I try to figure out what's going on. Between my head pounding and bile in my throat, it takes me nearly a minute to compose myself. A loud groan croaks my throat as I fumble about trying to locate my phone. What time is it? I didn't do anything.
Self-voicing. Self-voicing.
Shut up!
Self-voicing Chan.
No! My voice sounds hoarse, like I haven't drank or anything in years. It's like my entire mouth is filled with cotton. Looking at my phone, it shows I've only been asleep for an hour and a half. No wonder I'm feeling awful. Naps always make me feel like trash. The only notifications I've gotten are 2 emails. The first is just the promised contact information of the rest of my media group, while the other is from a name I barely recognize. Sender Lily Rose. Subject, meetup. I considered just going back to sleep and reading it later, but the silhouette of the drawer on the other bed reminds me I still have to put my pants away. Sitting up, I hear little clicks as I stretch my back. My bad sleeping posture makes this a common occurrence, but the sound never fails to make my skin crawl. Blinking away at the last... Blinking away at the last sleep... Jesus Christ. Blinking away the last of sleep. Yeah, I actually did it that time, Pikamain. But yes, I'm fine. Blinking away the last of sleep from my eyes, I open the email. The brightness makes it reading with my bleary eyes difficult.
Hey, my name is Lily. I'm in the same media class as you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that I want to do a little get-together tomorrow. So we can do some introductions, and maybe get started on our project a bit. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? I was thinking we could meet up at the school library near Edmund Hall at around lunch. We can hang then, maybe get some food, you know? I'm sending this to all of you, so if it conflicts with any of your schedules, let me know and I'll change the time. Tell me tonight. We don't want to do it on such short notice. Love, Lily.
Less than 3.
Less than 3.
We love less than 3. We less than 3, less than 3.
Semicolon 3.
We less than 3 semicolon 3 as well.
Less than 3. Why 3 less than?
0. Wait, no, that's wrong.
No, why is 3 less than?
No, 3. Lily is less than 3.
Lily is less than 3. Wait, no, I was right. What the Okay, guys, we have figured out the value of one of the numbers. It's less than 3. One of the names, not numbers. No, no, you see, Lily's name ends with a Y, so this is an equation where Y is less than 3.
Fucking no! I've had enough math this year.
No, you need more.
Yes.
No.
More.
I already
Must
failed math
educate
once.
the
I don't need to
viewers.
do it again.
But equations are fun
They sometimes
when
but
they're
not
not
the ones
overly
I've been getting.
not when they're overly complicated with like fucking
Yeah.
limits and like the fucking things that I don't know the name in English because I'm Portuguese.
Make maths fun by being smarter than your friends and confusing them all the time.
No. I don't want to be smart because that means that whenever I make a wrong choice, I actually get blamed. When I'm stupid, it can be like, it's fine, we just didn't stop them hard enough. Yippee.
Unfortunately, Will, for you, I'm afraid it's both.
Yeah. Because I blame myself and you guys don't.
What do you mean?
When I make a bad decision, especially in D&D, I blame myself, even if it's not really too much my fault. The Mocha incident that we don't need to talk about.
What?
Are we really going to get into this in this recording?
No.
Thought so. It takes me a moment to remember the name. Right, Lily Rose. She's in my group. Meeting her and the others is probably a good idea. I know where Edmund Hall is, thankfully. I have biology class there. Quickly checking my schedule on my phone, I only have one class on Tuesday. It's my second biology class in the week in Edmund Hall at 10 AM. I fucking hate when classes of the same subject are 2 days in a row because I want a break from you. But yet at the same time I hate it when it's like a subject on Monday, subject on Wednesday, and subject on Friday because it's like, oh my god, let me have more of a break from you. It'll be a tight fit, but the lecture finishes at 11:45, so it should be fine. With that out of the way, the only thing left to deal with is putting the rest of my luggage away. Hoisting myself off the bed, I get to work organizing my pants and the rest of my bag, which only has toiletries remaining. Do you want to know what is the worst schedule that you can have in high school?
One class in the morning, and the other is the last one of the day.
Well,
Oh my God,
fortunately, my school isn't barbaric, and so we only had classes in the morning on 12th grade. However, on Monday, math. On Thursday, mother language class. On Wednesday, math. On Thursday, mother language class. On Friday, math and mother language class.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. I went to school in the city, which was like 1.5 hours away. So I went there every day. But one of the days I had, one class that was in the morning and one that was in like around like afternoon. If the first class is like, I don't know, at 9, the second class for me would be like at, I don't know, fucking 14, 15, give or take.
That's
Haha, I win. Mine
And-
was at 16.
why.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Okay, the thing
I
is, the
don't
thing
care,
is,
I got paid to go.
You got paid
oh my god,
to go.
same.
Damn. Fuck.
I
I wish.
I also got paid to go.
I wish.
Haha. But the thing is,
What the
the
hell?
reason why I had such a big gap in my schedule was because the year before I did already take English for that grade, and
Oh, fuck,
since I already had a grade in that English, I didn't need to take that English class like at all. So it
I
was
fucking
stripped
wish.
away from my schedule.
I fucking wish I could skip English. Jesus Christ! I would have skipped from 7th grade all the way to the fucking 11th. Jesus Christ! I swear.
Like, I think I would rather
okay,
have that.
okay.
I would rather have that English class than fucking like 3-4 hours of doing nothing.
Okay, picture
And
this.
not being able to go home.
Picture this. It's your first class of English on 7th grade. You had English on 5th and 6th. It was completely fine. The professor was, I don't even remember. Moving on. So the teacher comes in. We had math class the period before, so we had calculators everywhere. The first thing that she tells us, put your word for calculators, but in mother language, away.
Huh?
Our English teacher. Yes.
I don't understand.
Like, what's the word for calculators on your mother language?
Miniräknare.
Then imagine your English teacher just showing up and saying, "Put your minrake away."
Bruh.
Exactly.
I think you said that a little wrong.
Pikamain understood it. That's fine.
Yeah, roughly.
That reminds
But
me
that-
of my stepdad when he was learning English. He ended up having to correct the English teacher on a couple of things because the English teacher was worse than him.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how you develop faith in your education system.
Definitely, yeah.
I've had a few crazy teachers, but I'm not so sure if we
Have the time to go through them. Through them all.
Yeah, no,
Those
maybe
are-
we
let's.
need to finish this recording before midnight, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck do you mean before midnight? There's still like an hour left. This is not going to be an over an hour recording, please. Just think.
Know that I am staring at you
Just think of me
very
editing.
judgmentally.
What are you talking about? Why are you judging me? Why are you judging me?
How
Not
long
meant-
has it been already?
20 minutes. Well, closer to 30 than 20, but 20 minutes.
We've been on call for almost 40.
We have. Alright, let's continue the visual. I've never been.
I've had so many lines.
Well, maybe if we could fucking continue, you'd have lines. But if you really want to do this, hey Will, how many seconds has Pikamain talked until now? Thank you. I'm not going to do that probably. Well, I have to edit it like after we finish recording, so maybe I'll remember it and just do it to the start and then I have to go back. Anyway, I won't.
Put it on
Anyway.
a sticky note.
Anyway, I've never been partial to cleaning, but reorganizing my room has always been a good way for me to calm down. Now that everything's done, I realize how empty this room is. I'm used to not having many friends, but without my parents in the house as well, it feels like it's missing something. It's small, but a twinge of sadness starts to flow through me. Hello. My phone startles me out of my melancholy. I'm expecting it to be Lily again, telling me someone couldn't make it, but I see a text message from someone else instead. It's from Lucas.
It's for me.
Hello, you have lines. Congratulations.
Damn. Hi, I don't know if you saw, but it looks like we're meeting tomorrow. Lily sent us an email to meet in the library.
I quickly tap out a response on my touchscreen, my claws making a satisfying tapping sound. It'd be so nice to have claws and just hear them tuck 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 tuck.
I've had acrylic nails, sharp ones.
Oh my
Why
god.
do you think I have a keyboard?
Why do you think I have a keyboard? That's so true.
I've had pretty kind of long acrylic nails twice, sharp ones.
Oh my god, you've been a
because
diva.
Yeah, I've been a diva like twice.
You've been the nail
hella-
care nail care emoji. Congratulations.
They were hella expensive, so I made sure they lasted like at least a month. But anyway,
How
I could,
expensive
kind of
are we saying?
about 50 or 60 euros, give or take. Yeah.
Just grow them.
Yeah. Have
I have,
Skill issue,
but
guys.
but they didn't last very long. I'm kind of actually.
simply get better genetic nails, Lamal.
Exactly.
Nah, too much work.
Too much work.
But the thing is, I both loved them, but I also hated them. I could not play video games on my computer.
Skill issue? I could. Well, depending on how long are we talking?
You know the like less part of the pinky at the joint, at the last joint.
What? Yeah.
About that long. About that long.
What the fuck are you
Bit,
talking
maybe
about?
longer.
Why are they so long? Why were they so long?
Wait, are you talking about like
I wa-
the length of your pinky?
Not the length of my pinky, but the last part at the last joint. At the tip of the pinky, the last joint. Maybe a bit longer.
Why were they so long? That is impractical.
I just wanted them that long because I wanted to slay. Also, also that's nothing compared to what others have.
Others are idiots.
Huh?
Others are idiots. You can have long nails that are still practical.
I didn't want them. I wanted them long. And they also grew longer because I let my nails also grow. But yeah, it was fun. 10 out of 10. Would not do it again. Do it again. Would not do it again. Would not do it a third time.
You've already done it twice?
Yeah. Once for summer and another time for Christmas.
Grimace.
So chances are you're going to do it again.
Hell yeah.
I would not put it past me. I would not put it past me.
If I ever go visit you, we must.
I can... Yeah, sure. I know a few places. I know
Hell
a few
yeah.
places.
Hell yeah. Anyway. Are you going to be alright? I know you weren't a fan of being there earlier.
That's just the school itself. This is a public library. Even if it's mainly used by university students.
But it's on campus.
I don't mind the campus, just the buildings.
If you're sure.
I am, trust me. I'll be fine. Thank you for caring, though. It means a lot.
It's somewhat gratifying meeting someone who texts as formally as I do. I'm just not comfortable using text speak. Thankfully, Lucas looks like just as much a stick in the mud as I am. Hello, I like using perfect grammar in my messages.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends if I'm on the phone or not.
It depends if I'm on the phone or why do you just not type with perfect grammar when you're not on your phone?
No. The phone, they
Faker.
have like a suggestion. You know how the phone has like a
Yes,
suggestion
autocorrect.
box?
Yes,
Yeah, autocorrect. I use that a lot.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I just type like that. Like, can you distinguish when I'm on the phone and when I'm not?
No.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, his comment about a modern handshake should have clued me in. That's good then. Looks like we'll be able to meet the rest of our group.
I still wish I wasn't in this group. I just want to stay in my room.
It seemed like you enjoyed the company today.
Doesn't mean I want to get together and do classwork. Anyway, I'm free all of tomorrow. Do you want to head there together?
I can't. I got a class before it. I'll need to head there right after it finishes.
Do you want me to meet you over there?
I'll be fine. Are you sure you'd even be fine doing that?
Probably not. I just feel like I owe you.
Well, don't. I just did what any decent person should.
Yeah, sorry.
He suddenly sends another message before I have a chance to even respond to the previous one, though there isn't much I can say to that. I really hope he's going to be alright. He looked really messed up today.
Shit. My roommate has made me some food. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again.
See ya, man. I need to get something to eat too. We'll meet up at the library. The Chinese place down the road should still be open. I'll get something from there tonight. I don't have any groceries to cook, anything in the shared kitchen anyway. Yeah, I should probably do this before it gets to 10 p.m. because Dad came into my room to say blah blah blah. After 10 p.m. you can't be talking as loud as you are talking. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Oh.
But it feels like we did nothing. We just...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. These episodes are fun because we get to chat and vibe and chill because these recordings are an excuse to do that, honestly, sometimes. So it is a-okay.
Yeah.
But with that, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Do any of those things in any order, I don't really mind. And if the content on my channel wasn't enough to satisfy you, you can go over to Pikamain's channel.
Where we do kind of stuff like this, but I also do kind of my own thing here and there. Yeah.
Correct. And if you want to check out Memoir, you can't. She's only here with me. Ha ha ha.
She's a Wilted Petals exclusive.
Wilted Petals exclusive character.
Sorry.
May, you've been reduced to a character. How does that make you feel? Fantastic answer.
I think May left for a while ago. I'm sorry, May.
No. Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. She did. Well, she's gonna hear it in the episode if she even watches my videos. Anyway, right. Moving on. And with that, I hope that I get to see you on the next episode. But even if I don't, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.